Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Rollercoaster Jeopardy. We hope you enjoyed the first one. Can't wait to show you this one. Let's take a look at today's categories. And today's categories are Intamin, Disney World. For this category, we'll be going to our correspondent in the field, Daniel. Are we there yet? This is a category about track length. Where is it from? This is a category about relocations. And finally, Green Day. No, it's not about the rock band. It's almost St. Patrick's Day at time of recording, so we're going to show you pictures of green roller coasters, and you tell us what they are. Let's get things started with Intamin for 200, and the answer is, this Intamin creation took the world by storm when it opened on New Year's Eve and broke all roller coaster records for height, speed, and length. I have mixed feelings about this particular roller coaster. What is Falcon's Flight? Disney World for 200. Let's go to Daniel in the field.
Disney is known for making family coasters, but this coaster was always the most thrilling thanks to its 3 different inversions. Well, you see the car back there, you probably hear the music. What is Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith? Now, this is down right now, but it is coming back with the Muppets. Are you ready for it?
Are we there yet for 200? Although this coaster had over 3,000 feet of track, its ride time was less than half a minute, mainly because of that 128 mile per hour launch. May His Royal Highness rest in peace. What is King Dakar? Let's go to Where Is It From for 200. This wooden coaster once called Playland Park its home until it was bought and reassembled at Knoebels. And it just keeps on winning the Golden Ticket Award for Best Wooden Roller Coaster. What is Phoenix? Let's look at some green coasters. Let's go to Green Day for 200. This coaster is located at SeaWorld Orlando. What is Kraken? Intamin for 400. Intamin was launched into the roller coaster elite when Knott's Berry Farm opened up this Intamin prototype. It also happens to be the name of the coaster. What is Accelerator? Let's go back to Daniel for 400.
This Disney creation is the tallest roller coaster Disney has ever made, almost hitting the 200-foot mark, though RCDB only says it has a height of 112 feet. What is Expedition Everest? That coaster right there.
Are we there yet for 400? This coaster, located at Carowinds, is the 4th longest steel coaster in the world, coming in at 6,602 feet of track. Definitely in my top 10, what is Fury 325? Where is it from for 400? Six Flags used to be known for moving rides from one park to another, including this ride from Intamin. It called Great America, over Georgia, and Magic Mountain its home during its life. One of the worst roller coasters I have ever ridden. What is Z-Force or Flashback? Let's go green for 400. This coaster is located at Islands of Adventure. What is the Incredible Hulk? Let's go back to Intamin for 600. Back in 2010, Intamin went over the 300-foot mark for the second time, creating this masterpiece of a coaster at King's Dominion. I'll give you credit for 2 possible responses here. What is Pantherian, but I'll also accept what is I-305 or Intimidator 305. Once again, we go to Daniel, 600.
Slinky Dog Dash is known as one of the best-selling rides Disney has made, reaching this top speed. Believe it or not, it actually reaches 40 miles an hour.
Are we there yet for 600? This coaster at Cedar Point is so long. How long is it? I'll tell you how long it is. That the ride time is almost 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and in its 5,740 feet of track, it offers so many airtime hills, it becomes repetitious. So Many Enthusiasts' #1 coaster. What is Steel Vengeance? Where is it from for 600? Carowinds received this Vekoma coaster back in 2009 after calling Geauga Lake its home since 1996. It was formerly known as Carolina Cobra, but what is Flying Cobras? Let's go green again for 600. This coaster is located in Wildwood Grove at Dollywood. One of the best family coasters there is. What is Dragonflyer? Let's go back to Intamin for 800. Intamin has announced this many coasters for Universal in the USA. Now, for clarification, we're just looking for ones that are officially announced. Nothing speculated. The correct response is 5. It is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, Velocicoaster, and both the East Coast and West Coast version of the upcoming Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And again, we go to Daniel for 800.
Disney spares no expense when it comes to buying and theming their ride. This coaster is specially because it was rumored to cost $500 million to build. That's right, what is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind? I guess he's going backwards.
Are we there yet? For 800. This Disney coaster is beloved by many who have ridden its 6,072 feet of track. It holds the number 7 spot for longest steel coasters. What is Incredicoaster, formerly known as California Screamin'? Where is it from? For 800. This coaster once stood at Kentucky Kingdom, and it gave its last ride November 10th, 2024 at Six Flags Great Adventure. Another one of the worst roller coasters I've ever ridden. What is Green Lantern? But we also would accept its former name, Chang. Time to go green for 800. This premier ride launch coaster is now sadly defunct. Probably one of the best of the models too. What is Joker's Jinx? Back to Intamin one last time for 1,000. A couple years ago, Intamin unveiled this ride model, which most believe to be the Rip Ride Rocket replacement due to its height, speed, and color. Unfortunately, that did not turn out to be true. But what is the vertical launch coaster? And let's go back to Disney World with Daniel one last time for 1,000.
We're here in the ruins of Dinoland USA, but let's go back a little bit. When Dinoland USA was first announced, Disney also announced this wooden coaster to go along with it, but sadly, due to budget constraints, it was cut. It would have been a great ride, but what is the excavator coaster?
Are we there yet? One more time for 1,000. Though the Beast has held on to its #1 title for longest wooden coaster, this coaster just missed it by 917 feet of track, placing it in second, though many say it is the superior wooden coaster. There's nothing like riding it at night. What is the Voyage? Where is it from? For 1,000. The giant inverted boomerang coaster was one of many coasters cloned for Six Flags, but this coaster opened as Deja Vu and now goes by this name at Silverwood. What is Aftershock? Let's go green one more time for 1,000. This Schwarzkopf coaster is located in Texas. Looking forward to getting to ride it in just a few months. What is Shockwave? All right, add up your points. Let's see how you did. And now it's time for Final Jeopardy. And today's category is Before and After. Basically, we're going to combine two coasters into one. For example, Phantom's Revenge of the Mummy. So, make your wagers based on that. Okay, time's up. Here is the clue. Six Flags Qiddiya's 600-foot coaster and this Vekoma family coaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And time is up. Did you get it right? Let's see. So, the Six Flags Qiddiya coaster, Falcon's Flight. The Vekoma Islands of Adventure coaster, Flight of the Hippogriff. Put it together, the correct response. What is Falcon's Flight of the Hippogriff? And that will do it for another episode of Rollercoaster Jeopardy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like down there, comment below, and as always, subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more coming up in the upcoming weeks. Until next time, I'm Matthew the Gamer, and we'll see you next time.